Hi folks, this is Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I've got a trade-in car which we are bringing to you today. It's a Peugeot 208 Active. It's just 1000cc, and because of the low emissions, it's actually zero road tax for this particular one. It's a year 14. It's a two-door model, and it has actually had a repair done. This car will appear somewhere on the insurance register because of that repair, and I'm going to talk to you about where that was. It's something the previous owner told us. I mean, we've had a look at it, and obviously it's been professionally repaired to a good standard, so there's no trouble selling such a car, and of course it will make it somewhat cheaper. The car does, at the moment, on average, it's saying it's done 58 miles to the gallon on the computer, and I do believe these are rather economical little cars, and I think on a run apparently they can even do a bit more. But it is quite a nice model with a good specification, alloy wheels, a good set of tyres. It will come with a 1-year MOT, and we'll have a full PDI in our own garage. I've got to say, it's like a little go-kart inside with a steering wheel. You have a little look at this. I was quite impressed driving it. It goes nicely. It's pretty well looked after. You see how small the little steering wheel is. Good specification. It's got a touch screen console, which is a DAB radio as well. It's got air conditioning, and pretty much that screen covers a lot of the car's controls that come up on that screen. That's where the trip computer is, for example. You can work the stereo from a stalk that's actually on the side, and you can also, via this little plug, you can plug in your MP3 player, iPod, smartphone, that sort of thing. Access to the back is nice and easy. I'd say the back seats have had a very easy life. In fact, the whole car, having only done 40,000 miles, it appears to have been well maintained and well looked after. There's only one key for this car, so please be aware this car is only coming with a one key, but it is one of those sort of keys that's got the buttons on here, so you can open the boot and unlock it and lock it back up. Remote locking. It does have it's nice that it's got its manual, and it's got his service book here, and so yeah, it does come with its dealer handbook. I've one further little look around the car. Now, as you could imagine, for a car of its age, it's now 6, maybe coming up for 7 years old. I've got a little scratch here. The back of this bumper looks pretty reasonable, as does the boot lid. Again, if I'm being fussy, I can see a little mark there. This back panel looks pretty good. That looks like a little bit of a parking scratch here. It's very glossy and black and shiny, so it's hard to see in this video, I know, but someone looks like they touched in a little mark there. Otherwise, that door looks very reasonable, as does the front wing. Alloy wheels, and a little bit of a scurbing here and there. At a very low level, I've got a bit of a scuff. Otherwise, that front bumper looks quite respectable, and as you could imagine, there's the odd little stone chip on the bonnet. This looks all pretty good at a low level, and then round here it looks, oh no, actually we'll let that one off. There's only a leaf, we don't mind a leaf. Front wing looks pretty good. Minor marking to the alloy wheel there, but other than that, in pretty reasonable shape. Now, this is the door that's allegedly been repaired, but that looks to be a pretty good match and a pretty good standard to me. And then at this level, I can just see there's a little bit of paint that's come off there. Nothing too drastic. This back panel looks to be in good order, and now we're back to where we started with, I think, that minor scratch that we showed you. Pretty decent on the No, that's a bit of bird's mess rather than paint off. These cars go well, I must say, considering it's only a little 1 litre with a turbo, petrol, low insurance group, no tax at all, like we covered. A decent sized boot, that's nice and clean and tidy in there. Okay, so a final little look round. I think I've gone in and got close to any imperfections that I found on the bodywork. It's generally in pretty reasonable condition without being showroom condition, but I think it's certainly a good choice as probably a first car, being inexpensive to insure and certainly nothing to tax, and quite economical with this particular low emissions engine. So just to recap, this is a Peugeot 208 Active. It's a 2014 model with just over 40,000 miles. It's got its history folder. Only comes with the 1 key, I'm afraid, but it does have the instruction manual, obviously logbook, and it has a fresh 1-year MOT, and we will give the car a thorough PDI. Well, I hope this has been useful. If you would like to come and see the car, please get in touch through the usual channels and we will be delighted to show this car to you. Thanks folks. Danny at Bradley James Classics signing out.